is pleased to bring you at this time Conversation with Kathy. In your time of need, call 540-980-2600 for Norse Funeral Services, Pulaski Chapel. Norse.
Hi, and welcome to another conversation with Kathy here on this beautiful Monday. And we're so fortunate to have the Blue Ridge Bobcats with us today. We're talking about a professional hockey team. So let's introduce the fellas and just turn them loose and let them tell us all about what's going on and who's who here today. So I'm going to let you start it off, brother.
Thank you. So my name is Wojciech Zemleka. I'm from Czech Republic originally. Um, I'm the head coach of the team. I've been living in the United States for about last 10 years. Been playing professionally for 7 years and coaching as assistant of the coach for 1 year as well for the local team, Roanoke Revier Dogs. Uh, yeah.
Well, that's great. You want to get the other team
Yep.
started
So
here?
then we have over here our media manager. Charles, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Charles Ryan. I'm from Michigan. I've been working in hockey for about 5 years now, and just kind of got to Virginia 2 months ago and started working with the Bobcats, and really excited for the season to get started.
Well, that's great. That's great. And I think we got some players here.
Yeah, I'm Kyle Stevens from Boston, Massachusetts. Recently lost my tooth, so excuse the little lisp. But yeah, this is my 6th year playing pro. Very excited. We've been getting a lot of support from the community already, so it seems like it's going to be a very good turnout for us.
Great, great.
Yeah, I'm Andrei Ivanov, and I'm from Russia. Came from far away, and just hope this season will be good.
How long you been playing professionally?
I've been playing professionally for 3 years already.
Great.
Yeah.
But you started at 3 or 4, didn't you? Kicking things around at the house and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's usually the way it works. Yeah. Well, we're just so delighted to have you, great folks. And whereabouts is the Bobcats located? And just tell us about the game and when it gets started and all that. Just go ahead and tell us.
So we're, like you mentioned, professional ice hockey team based out of Whitwell, Virginia, and as you guys, I'm sure some of you know, the Apex Center in front of Whitwell is getting converted or has been in the process getting converted to an ice rink, as we are first time skating as a team this Friday. But we're playing in a Federal Prospect Hockey League. That league has about 11 professional hockey teams, and we have 2 different divisions, and yeah, playing 54 games, 56 games in the season, plus playoff. So the season should be, around 6-7 months long.
Great. And when do we get started with the game and how they go about getting tickets?
So the games, before the games, we starting with a rookie and training camp. We're brand new hockey team, so we don't have any core of the team built up. So for those reasons, we have a large amount of the players showing up and trying out to get on the team here. That way, that's why we started with the rookie camp, where we have about 25 players competing for a spot to earn an opportunity to go in the training camp. And in training camp, we're gonna have about 30 players, and from those 30, we're gonna keep 19 to 20 for the team to remain.
Great.
The
Great.
first home game starts October 20th, and then we're following up on the 21st as well with the home game.
And is that where they get the tickets as well?
So to get tickets, right now we're currently selling our full season tickets, and you can get those on our website, as well as if you go to our website, blueridgebobcats.com, you can find a phone number that'll get you in contact with one of our salespeople that'll get all your information and make sure that you're all set. Single game tickets, though, will be out by the end of this week or starting next week, so you'll be able to get specifically tickets for that first game coming up in just a little bit.
Great, great. Now, what are we going to hear from these fellas? What kind of advice can you all give us as far as the game and any tips that we need to hear about? What's going excitement?
I guess the biggest tip would be just try to watch the play because that puck could come flying out at any time.
Yeah. I say, has that ever happened? Where
Yeah, it
really?
happens pretty
I
often.
thought about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, pretty often it happens. You do want to be aware when you're at a hockey game of the pucks flying around. That's for sure. But I think another interesting fact about this team will be that we building this team from multiple different coaches. We have players coming from all over the world.
Yeah,
That's why today over here we have one player from North American from Boston, Kyle Stevens, and Andre from Russia. As we have players from Slovakia, Czech, Sweden, where else? Belarus,
All over.
U.S., Canada. So yeah.
And how many players it take to make up a team? I'm ignorant when it comes to a lot of
So
things.
it will. We can keep 19, and then you can have one player signed to like a professional tryout agreement. To if you need to take a look at him, I'm not sure
Uh-huh.
yet.
Who we already playing against the first game?
First game we playing against Mississippi Seawolves.
And that's going to be played in Whitfield?
Played in Whitwell,
In
yes,
Whitfield.
on the home ice.
Oh, that'll be exciting. We'll have to do some coverage maybe for that.
Yeah.
That sounds good. That's good. And what else is in the future for all this? And what we got to look forward to other than this great game that y'all doing?
Well, what else is we're gonna be also starting a youth hockey here. Once we get the ball rolling with the big Bobcats, we're gonna start working with the youth hockey as well, where we wanna have our players to be involved and we wanna all grow the game together here in Whitwell. And we already had one youth event and we had about 70 kids showing up, and we were kinda running them through a off-ice training for hockey, what's very important, as well as the on-ice, and so I think that's a big excitement as well.
Right. How long has the Bobcats been together? How long is the game? I mean, the team itself.
The team itself, this is our first official season, so
First season?
that's right. We're a brand new hockey team. The ice will be first time here in Whitwell,
Ah,
Virginia.
well, that's great. But I know it's not your all's first time playing, but it'll be first time with this team.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're going to stop for a commercial here for our sponsor, and then we'll be right back with some more good information.
Norris Funeral Services, Pulaski Chapel, has been family owned and operated since 1890 and will continue to be. From one family to another, our goal at Norse Funeral Services, Pulaski Chapel, is to keep the family tradition in every aspect of our services. At Norse Funeral Services, Pulaski Chapel, we offer personalized, professional, and compassionate services to you and your family. Our goal is to lessen the burden on your family so that you can focus on celebrating your loved one's life and beginning your grief journey towards healing. At Norse Funeral Services, Pulaski Chapel, we have facilities that offer a warm, comfortable, family-oriented environment with traditional architecture and tasteful interior decor. We can accommodate all types of funerals and memorials, large and small, public or private. At Norse Funeral Services, Pulaski Chapel, our compassionate staff is committed to serving you in your time of need. We will do everything in our power to make your experience meaningful and memorable, and each family is treated as though we would want our own families to be treated. Norse Funeral Services, Pulaski Chapel, is located at 815 Randolph Avenue, Pulaski, Virginia, and the phone number in your time of need is 540-980-2600. Norse Funeral Services, Pulaski Chapel, celebrating life and healing grieving hearts.
All righty, we're back here with the Blue Ridge Bobcats here, and we're going to let them turn them loose and give us some more good information. And you folks get excited and mark your calendar and be ready to go to this next game. And I'm pretty sure that my grandson will be saying, "Mama, I want to go. I want to go." And so he'll have to be in line for a ticket as soon as he gets there. So I'm going to turn it off to you fellas and let you just tell us what all we need to know about it, the Bobcats.
I think one another very important and interesting fact about this league and this hockey league is that you have teams playing from Mississippi, as we mentioned, teams from Louisiana, Columbus. There's a bunch of teams in New York, a couple teams in Michigan. So we're kind of all over the map. With the league, we get to travel to all these places and driving a bus up and there. And it's a long drive, but it's exciting. It's a lot of hockey in a short period of the time with those 6 months. But yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, we're playing basically once October 20th hits, we'll be playing right around every weekend, either home or traveling on the road. So I mean, like you said, during those 6 months, I mean, we're playing just around 60 games over that time period.
And y'all play a 6 month. Is that how long it runs before it's?
Yeah, we go October to April, and then when we make the playoffs, we'll go into May.
I like what we say, when we make it. We will make it. Yeah,
That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
I hope you're gonna play more than 60 games.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
true.
No, it's not a hope. It's that we will play more
There
than
you
60
go.
games.
Positive, positive. Yeah. Now, how'd you lose that tooth? Is that one of that last game?
No, I actually just lost it. We were practicing
Oh,
up in Roanoke with some of the SPHL guys. And yeah, just got hit in the face with a stick, and yeah.
well,
I almost lost this one too, but they were able to save it and fill it.
Oh, is that right? Well,
Yeah.
that's good. That shows you're tough.
I was hoping so.
Yeah, that's what it. That shows them at masculine here. Yeah, that's what that is. Now, what we gonna say good about him? Now he's one of those.
This guy,
Rose.
he's the best. He's a
He-
great team guy.
He is, buddy. He sits up
Skill
tall,
guy.
don't he? Yeah.
Andre, do you wanna say where you played last season?
Yeah, I spent last season in Delaware, in the FPHL, and it was a good experience to be in this league at first because I've never been, and just to see how professional hockey in North America works.
Right. That's exciting. And folks that may have just tuned in, where are all you great folks from? And like I say, it mounts up to a lot of different varieties. Go ahead and just share all that with us again in case somebody just tuned in.
So I'm from Prague, Czech Republic, in Europe, in the middle of the Europe. I've been in North America for the last 10 years, traveling all over. I started here in junior hockey, playing in Texas, went to Arizona, New Hampshire. That's where I played my first professional hockey at this league as well. From there, I moved to Southern Professional Hockey League in SPHL, and I traveled between teams in Knoxville, Macon, before I settled myself here in Roanoke, playing the same league, where I also retired and transferred to coaching.
Great.
And I'm from just outside Ann Arbor, Michigan. Unlike these guys, I haven't actually ever played hockey. I spend all my time up in the booth, broadcasting for them. But I've been working in hockey for 5 years now.
Oh, great.
I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. Kind of played all over. From in juniors, I played in Mass. I played in Washington. I played up in Canada for a little bit. Professionally, I played almost for just about every team here, but not except for all the new teams. But yeah, excited to be a Bobcat and get everything going, and hopefully be able to get the. I mean, the community's already surrounded us so much, so I'm excited to get the. I guess we'll call them like the little cats for right now. Get the little
Yeah.
tykes and get them all going, and then yeah, spread the game through the community because the team's building a good core now, so it would be good to engage the community with that as well.
Yeah, that's great. All right. Now, what about you, Dad?
I'm from Omsk, Russia. It's in Siberia part of Russia, so it's pretty cold and
Yeah.
don't have to choose what sport I should
And how long
go.
you been here?
Here I've been here for 4 years already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I played in junior leagues here, and so I'm here right now.
Alrighty. And I think we missed the names and the title. Whatever. I know you're the
Okay.
coach. You want to give a name and tell what everyone knows?
Yes. So, yeah, my name again, Wojtek Zimlika. I'm the coach, like you mentioned. We have here Charles, the media manager. We have Carl Stevens, the player, and Andrei Ivanov, player as well. He's a defenseman, and Kyle is a forward.
That's right.
Those are their positions.
Well, we're looking so forward to see this game. And again, let us know when the game's going to be starting and where it's going to be and who you're going to be playing.
Do you want to take?
Yeah, so we'll be playing October 20th against the Mississippi Sea Wolves, and be playing them back at home again on the 21st, the next night. So if you end up missing that first game, you can always come out to the next one. Both will be, exciting. I can't stop getting into. I can't wait to engage with the crowd and everything like that. I really. You only take such a short time off from the game over the summer, but you really miss it. That first couple of weeks, it gets tough without playing.
Yeah, that's
It's
good.
a definitely long summer. On that note, it's for all of us.
It's a lot of work.
We play hockey for 6 months, a little bit over 6 months, and then 6 months almost 6 months you're not, and those 6 months feels like a long time, and it's you miss the guys, you miss just the atmosphere, being around the guys, being in that ice rink, playing in front of those crowds, and it's a long time.
I've noticed in sports a lot of times the bond and the closeness that becomes, it's almost like the military where they become like
That's right.
family.
Yeah.
It's like you become like family.
And
Like you say, you got each other's back. You're there.
correct. We, as an organization, we do wanna make the community feel like a family as well. Like everybody said here, that we've been supported from everybody, and we wanna return the support as well. We wanna have the players involved in different events and community activities, and as we already have started that.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things that I really liked about this team so far, and the FPHL in general. All these teams really making it that we're the community's team. We're not just this team sitting here. So for the past couple of weeks, we've been going around. We've done meet and greets out at different car shows around Withville, as well as we celebrated Oktoberfest at Seven Sisters with some fans. And most recently, we just went to that new Helheim haunted attraction down there and filmed a video with them and got to kind of experience and see kind of what that was all about, and just kind of reaching out to everybody and really making this, having the fans understand that this is their team as well as we're playing for us, but we're playing for them. We bring that championship back.
Well, that's great. And I guess you give a few autographs in between all that, don't you? Yeah.
Not else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be giving them out all after the games and everything like that. So definitely stick around, hang around, and we'll get you anything you guys need.
Okay, now in case someone's listening, are we married, single, got a family? Are we getting too personal here?
I'm married.
Uh-huh.
I have a wife from Roanoke.
Oh, okay.
And I've been married for 2 years.
Yeah, congratulations. How about you?
Yep.
I'm single.
Are you single and looking or just single?
I'm just single.
Oh, okay. All right, now. What about you two wild things here now?
I'm single.
You single?
Yeah, I'm single.
Uh-oh, girls, you heard that. Now I'll get the telephone number and address and all that. Yeah. But it's just been a real treat to have you folks, and we're so looking forward to it, and feel so honored that you all just right there in Whitfield, getting this started, and we'll be letting the folks know more about when the game's gonna get started and all that, and so we're just so proud to have you. And in case you folks just tuned in, we're talking about the Bobcats right here from Withville, and so we're going to take a little break and go back to Rodney.
Norris Funeral Services, Pulaski Chapel, has been family owned and operated since 1890 and will continue to be. From one family to another, our goal at Norris Funeral Services, Pulaski Chapel, is to keep the family tradition in every aspect of our services. At Norris Funeral Services, Pulaski Chapel, we offer personalized, professional, and compassionate services to you and your family. Our goal is to lessen the burden on your family so that you can focus on celebrating your loved one's life and beginning your grief journey towards healing. At Norse Funeral Services Pulaski Chapel, we have facilities that offer a warm, comfortable, family-oriented environment with traditional architecture and tasteful interior decor. We can accommodate all types of funerals and memorials, large and small, public or private. At Norse Funeral Services Pulaski Chapel, our compassionate staff is committed to serving you in your time of need. We will do everything in our power to make your experience meaningful and memorable, and each family is treated as though we would want our own families to be treated. Norse Funeral Services Pulaski Chapel is located at 815 Randolph Avenue, Pulaski, Virginia, and the phone number in your time of need is 540-980-2600. Norse Funeral Services Pulaski Chapel, celebrating life and healing grieving hearts.
All righty, we're back here with the Bobcats, and we want to just turn it back to them, and they're going to tell you where they can get. You can get product and tickets, and you can watch the game right here. They'll be live and on our website as long as they're. So you all just.
So for full season tickets right now, you can go to our website, BlueridgeBobcats.com. And you can get full season or half season tickets, and they come in 3 different tiers. We've got a white, gold, and blue, and those will range from $250 to about $317 for that. For our single game tickets, we're currently still working on the system, but those will be up in the next week or so, and you'll find that on at the same place on that BlueRidgeBobcats.com website. For merchandise, that's coming in, closer to game day, so we'll be looking more towards about the 15th or 16th. We'll start having that, and once again, same website, you'll be able to find that there as well as on our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all under Blue Ridge Bobcats. So for those, but speaking back to those community events as well, after some of our games, we'll actually have a chance for fans to have an open skate with players. So it'll be another opportunity for them to meet the players and kind of skate on the ice with them a little bit and kind of be able to hang out.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, with that says, we're gonna have available rental skates at the ring for people to borrow skates, and it's a very popular thing after the games, having public skating with the players, because that's pretty much the only time when they get so close to each other, talk about stuff, and get to know the players,
Right.
as well as get to learn to skate.
That's good.
So.
And again, when is that game, and who we gonna be playing?
Andre, you got it.
Yeah, first home game gonna be October 20th against Mississippi Seawolves.
Oh, okay.
Where are we playing?
We're playing Whitfield.
In Whitfield. Okay.
That's right.
And that's gonna be kick off a good start. And we're so excited about that, and we're just so pleased and honored to have you, great folks. And I'm sure that everybody's going to be really excited about getting to the game and getting some tickets and getting started on this new season coming up. And so, and whereabouts in Whitfield is it located?
At Apex Center. It's the address is 200 Apex Drive, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just off exit 77.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
It used to be a horse barn, having a rodeo in there. Now it's been converted to a hockey ice ring. So
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So this is just the first time that this is taking place.
that's right.
Is it?
This will be a first time hockey in Whitwell.
Oh, well, that's awesome. So you folks mark your calendar and make sure that you get that wrote down that you're going to do this. And if you got your kids, your grandkids, mom and daddy, all of you line up and go and support. We want to support our local folks here. So we're going to get ready and turn it back to Roanoke, and we appreciate each and every one of you being with us today. And it was just an honor to have you here on Conversation with Kathy that we have here at 107.5 FM and 1340 AM. And this is WBLB, and we're going to take you back to Rodney.
Conversation with Kathy has been brought to you by Norse Funeral Services, 815 Randolph Avenue, Pulaski, Virginia. In your time of need, call 540-980-2600 for Norse Funeral Services, Pulaski Chapel. And listen again next time when Norse Funeral Services, Pulaski Chapel brings you another edition of Conversation with Kathy.